Now what the fuck is wrong with this thing? Ah, what the hell do I care? I'm just gonna go and read. I don't care if you get a picture or not. Okay, pictures or no pictures. This report podcast is September the 12th, which I think is what, a Wednesday? 2024. Okay, this is about 1991 when I was in Croatia, and the title is Beers with Two Throat Slitters or the Croatian Billy Idol Fan Club. Okay, it was the winter of 1992, and your hero was in the barracks of the 1st Dutch Volunteers who were part of the Croatian army back then. The barracks was in a small Croatian army base in the small Croatian town of Perusi, which was very close to the actual no man's land between the Croatian and Serbian armies. I was just laying around with the rest of the guys because there were no patrols or other duty that day. Then 3 dudes walked into the barracks room of about a dozen guys. One was a local Croatian officer who spoke some English. The trio walked up to me, and the Croatian explained that the 2 guys were, quote, military policemen, unquote, and that they wanted to talk to me. Oh, shit, I thought. Was I drunk last night and did I rape a nun or something? Gee, fucking pigs just won't get off my fucking tape. Huh. Then he explained that they were both Croatian Americans who spoke English and that they heard that I was American, so they were here on a visit. Yeah, Yankees getting together, having a good time, having a few beers. That's what we proceeded to do. The 2 dudes wore military fatigues and both wore leather jackets, which were often worn with military uniforms in Croatia back then. Both had very non-military metal bling on their jackets, and one had spiked blonde hair. They were both huge Billy Idol fans. Hey, remember that dude? That's why they dressed like him. Billy Idol was a famous punk rocker who did mucho booze and drugs and beat up disobedient bitches, but only when he was ripped. It's no big deal. Well, there's nothing there that doesn't pass muster with me. So moving on, we had some beers, and the one without the spiked hair had an American accent because he had lived all his life in the States, and he had lived in California before the war. Now, spiky hair spoke English, but with a heavy Croatian accent. He only lived in America just a few years. He had lived in the New York area. I asked what they did as, quote, military policemen, unquote. Spiky Hair said that they interrogated captured Serbs and encouraged them to talk with knives. The special kind of knife that the local farmers used to slit the throats of slaughter animals. I asked what they did with the Serbs when they were through questioning them. I just had to know, boys and girls, just like you want to know. Okay, Spiky Hair laughed and drew his finger across his throat. Okay, now imagine yourself tied down on a table and being cut up like salami by 2 Billy Idol lookalikes with punk rock pounding away from some boom boxes. Sounds like a lot more fun to do it than be subject to it, huh, boys and girls? Okay, you couch potatoes. Know that I mentioned this adventure so that you may know what really happens in real wars, not those brewed up in Hollywood Purple Gang baloney factory. You can salt and pepper this story with any moral malarkey that you please, but know that the great military blabbermouth Karl von Clausewitz himself was kind enough to explain to us dummies that modern war was just an extension of politics with an admixture of violence. I just stored a few sheep slaughtering knives, and there you are. You're a civilized 21st century gentleman. Be aware that Van Clausewitz never bored anyone with any moral lecturing because it was not even worthy of inclusion in his revolutionary military equation. And may the devil bless him for that. I think the dude was right. How about you? Okay, well, this concludes my adventure. If I can turn this goddamn thing off, which I kind of doubt. Okay, here goes.